It's good. So, as people are dealing with the fallout from Hurricane Helene, I think it really brings to the forefront how social construct really is an illusion. There's different pockets of America right now who are dealing with a life and death, survival situations. All this other shit, political affiliation, race, economic status. When life or death is, you put in a situation where is any of that shit really important? That's what I'm saying. How important is it for real? See, we have the luxury, you know, as I said before, racism is a luxury, man. So in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina, they particularly got hit hard. It's a lot of people inundated, uh, because these areas up in mountain areas are hard to access, nearly inaccessible for like emergency response. So they say. There's a lot of people up there right now on their own, homeless, just basically cut off from the world. They've been told by FEMA that you know there's problems with the system. In other words, they've been getting a runaround as far as assistance. No type of government assistance seems to be available to these people. Now, I hear that they're giving out some type of, it's supposed to be a relief fund, but in the fine print, it's saying $750, by the way. Um, these landowners, if you don't pay back that $750 in a certain amount of time, they could take your land. So, I mean, that just sketchy. Now, I don't know how accurate that is, but that is being put out there by these Appalachians, the people of the Appalachians, Carolina. So basically, they've been left, you know, on their own. They on their own. And I've been saying this shit, man. We all talk about, like I said, government affiliation. We have the luxury of picking sides and choosing sides. But at the end of the day, when shit like this occurs, does any of that really matter? You know, when it's life or death, you'd be surprised, you know, how minuscule things like race and religion become. You know what I'm saying? So people, uh, now I get up here, I say some shit that, may be considered divisive or, you know, I've been told. But at the end of the day, man, I know that this country is only as strong as the fabric that holds it together. And, that's all of us, and it's never, I hesitate to say never, but let's be real. I'm pessimistic that we'll ever reach a point in this country where we're all pulling in the same direction. That's just human nature. So Florida is now, on track to get hit by this storm. And I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better batten down the hatches. You on your own. Don't expect the government to. Y'all saw what happened with Katrina. And it wasn't just because Louisiana is a majority black. I want to believe that. I just think this government does not really have a plan to implement in situations like this. But they have a plan, but they execute it poorly. Because what happened in Katrina, I mean, thousands of people just, you know, on top of their houses, dying, basically, um, while the government just stand by inactive and is like, what the hell is going on? So, yeah, it looked like a conspiracy, like they ain't give a shit. I think it was incompetence. So FEMA, you know what I really believe about FEMA? Why they are so reluctant to dish out these, relief funds, I actually believe FEMA is broke. I think FEMA is bankrupt. Like a lot of our other, you know why? And this is just my theory. Um, all this immigration shit that's going on. Um, Not just the immigration, but we sending money over to Ukraine. Millions and millions of dollars going out of this country, you know, to other areas to push the government's agenda. Meanwhile, the American people, you on your own. Like I said, man. Of course, I'm used to that type shit. But there's a lot of y'all in this country that's still living under the illusion that your government actually cares about you. I don't want to sound like a pessimist with all the doom and gloom, man. I'm just a realist. So at the end of the day, man, we, like I said, we have the luxury of racism. We have the luxury of separatism, however you want to put it. But when real shit happen, and it's life or death out here, none of that shit really matter. It really don't matter, man. You know. So at some point, this country is gonna have to come together, man. You got Democrats versus Republicans, and I dropped a vid on a situation that occurred at this MAGA rally, and that's just underlining the division in this country. Like I said, even the people that support him don't support the people. So make this shit make sense. And yeah, it's not, I don't want to generalize any particular, demographic, man. But this shit here, this hurricane, people gonna have to band together, man. And we always do in this country. You know what I'm saying? When shit really get thick, we will band together. I'm talking about no matter the race, no matter what. But then once shit get back to normal, we get back to normal. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But Florida, like I was saying, get ready, man. Get ready. We all got to stay ready. As far as survivalists, stacking up dry goods, stacking up water, that's the basic type shit. Stacking up arms. The time is coming, man. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to come on here sounding like one of these extremists or, these way out there. But truth be told, I have no faith in this government, man. And there was a situation in Ohio where there was a power plant that went down. There was a meltdown. I think that was, I forget which, Perry, Ohio. Some type of incident, a minor incident with one of our power plants. And this shit had wide-reaching effects all over Ohio. And in Cleveland, the power was out for like a week straight. And when I tell you shit got grimy, shit got grimy. And when you can't go to the grocery store to get, to get some food, or when you can't get gas, the basic essential shit. A lot of people ain't prepared for that, man. 1 week is all it took. I mean, less than a week. In 3 days, Cleveland was almost in chaos. You had people doing home invasions, because it was dark at night. It was pitch black. You had mass home invasions, shootings, panic, people breaking in. And, like I said, when it comes to survival, so this shit is very tenuous, man. The fabric of this construct that we think, is so solid, and every day you wake up is just going to be. What happens if the banks shut down? What happened if a major power plant gets struck so preparation, man. If I had it the way I wanted, I'd have me an underground bunker that was, you know what I'm saying, nuke proof with food for years. That's what I'm talking about type shit. But, at least on a basic level, man, having, some supplies stocked up because, like I said, man, this government, I have no faith at all in this government. And I'm telling you, man, FEMA's broke. FEMA's broke. I think So as I said, man, racism, elitism, it's a luxury, and at the end of the day, man, don't be fooled in thinking that you know, all this shit cannot crumble overnight, because it very easily can. Like I said, all it takes is for a power plant to get knocked out in a city where there's, you know what I'm saying, or statewide loss of power. I've seen firsthand how people act, when they get panicky, when shit get thick. So Democrat, Republican, be prepared for whatever's to come, because it shit is coming. 216 Skano, you already know.